Hi there. What if I told you that the Bible Christians follow so completely today, revering every word, is actually a monumental work of fiction? A work of fiction that has duped and misled millions of people for nearly 2 millennia. Now, my book, Buried by the Church, detailed quite extensively the catastrophe that is religion, and the Christian religion first and foremost. Let me add to that one final word or two on the Bible that Christians rely on so heavily for their faith and revere it as the undisputed Word of God, which it almost definitely is not. It is primarily a work of fiction wrapped around a modicum, and only a modicum, of truth. It's a fact that the earliest known Gospels and works pertaining to Jesus did not mention or record a resurrection at any point. This fact is supported in the oldest known complete Bible available to mankind today, called the Codex Sinaiticus, or the Sinai Bible. It is named after Mount Sinai, the location of St. Catherine's Monastery, where it was discovered in 1859, ironically enough, by Dr. Constantine von Tischendorf, who lived 1815 to 1874. The discovery of the Sinai Bible provided biblical scholars with irrefutable evidence of willful falsifications in all modern-day Gospels, and a comparison identified 14,800 later editorial alterations in modern Bibles. Handwritten on animal skins in a dead Greek language, the Sinai Bible was purchased by the British Museum from the Soviet government in 1933 and is now displayed in the British Library in London. Sometime after its purchase, English language translations were published, manuscript number 43725 in the British Library, and extraordinary information about the earlier story of Jesus Christ became available to the world. The great comparative value of the Sinai Bible as the world's oldest surviving Bible is today universally accepted, and its discovery provided great embarrassment for the Church's modern-day presentation of Jesus Christ, for it revealed that newer Bibles are the depositories of large amounts of fabricated narratives and intentional perversions of the truth. The Vatican itself concedes that Mark was the first Gospel written. That's according to the Catholic Encyclopedia, Farley, Volume 1, page 657, and that it later became the prototype for the Gospels of Matthew and Luke. In the Sinai Bible's version of the Gospel of Mark, we see dramatic variations from its modern-day counterpart, with the extraordinary omission of what was to become the cornerstone and the central doctrine of the Christian faith, the resurrection appearances of Jesus Christ and the later ascension into heaven. The Sinai Bible's version of the Gospel of Mark charts its story when Jesus had attained the age of about 30. No reference is made to Mary, a virgin birth, Joseph of Arimathea, a star of Bethlehem, or the 51 now called Messianic prophecies. Words describing Jesus as the Son of God do not appear in the opening narrative of Mark's Gospel, Mark 1:1, as they do in today's Bibles, and the modern-day family tree tracing a Messianic bloodline back to King David is non-existent in the Sinai Bible. The Sinai Bible Gospel of Mark ends its story with Mary arriving back at the tomb and finding it empty. Yet in modern versions of the Gospel of Mark, resurrection narratives now appear, and the Vatican universally acknowledges that they are forgeries. Now, they say that the conclusion of Mark is admittedly not genuine. Almost the entire section is a later compilation. That's according to the Catholic Encyclopedia, Volume 3, page 274. But a plain truth emerges from this: no resurrection, no Christianity. The Vatican claims that the resurrection is the fundamental argument for our Christian belief, according to the Catholic Encyclopedia, volume 12, page 792, adding that a resurrection and ascension of Jesus Christ is the sine qua non of Christianity, without which nothing. That, according to the Catholic Encyclopedia by Farley, volume 12, page 792. St. Paul agreed, saying, "If Christ had not been raised, your faith is in vain." Corinthians 15:7. Yet no appearance of a resurrected Christ is recorded in the oldest gospel, in the oldest Bible in the world. Nor are there resurrection narratives in any really old Bibles. A comparison shows that they are non-existent in the Alexandrian Bible, the Vatican Bible, and the Bizet Bible, and an ancient Latin manuscript of Mark, codenamed K by annalists. Some manuscripts of the 15th and 16th centuries have the fictitious verses written in asterisks, a mark used by ancient scribes to indicate spurious passages in a literary document. Resurrection narratives are also absent in the oldest Armenian version of the New Testament, and many 6th century manuscripts of the Ethiopic version. That is because the resurrection narratives in today's Gospels of Mark are later priesthood forgeries. No resurrection, no Christianity. So there we have it. Priests and vicars will tell you that the Bible is the Word of God. It is not. They say that you should add not one word, nor take one word away. I urge Christians everywhere to reassess just what it is they're following. I fear, though, that such is the level of brainwashing, fear-inducing and happy-clapping groupthink that few will be able to see the Christian religion for what it truly is, a tissue of lies. Well, that's it for now. Until next time, be good to each other and see you soon. Bye-bye.